Hello, welcome to this video. So in this video, I am going to try and upgrade or improve one of my very old projects that I built when I started learning web development. So this is the project I have chosen for today called Stopwatch. Today, I'm going to try and improve this project significantly with AI. We built this app called Spin the Wheel, which is going to help us decide which platform we should use. So we don't want to be picking our favorite tools ourselves. So we are going to be spinning the wheel to decide which platform or which AI platform we should use. So you can see that I have some options here, right? I'll get into this in a second, but let's look at the project. It's a very simple stopwatch app using React. When I click on start, it starts it, stop, will stop it, and then reset is going to reset everything. I noticed that there was a bit of a bug in this project. Sometimes when I click start, it goes to a certain point. When I click stop, it doesn't really stop. It's just a basic project, right? It hasn't been touched since I deployed it for the first time. No upgrades, no polished, just a raw beginner energy, as you can see, and some touch of gradient vibes. I'm gonna try and improve it. I'm going to refactor and upgrade this project step by step, and then turn it into something way more modern, stylish, and actually useful. Some of the features I plan to add: I'm going to upgrade the libraries. I'm going to use Tailwind and animations. I'm going to add light and dark team support as well. I'm going to try and use glassmorphism design styles. I'm going to add more advanced features like lap recording, lap list. I'm going to try and add countdown mode. I'm going to add multi-toggle mode. I'm going to add some alarm sound or notifications, session history. I'm going to add Pomodoro timer integration, and then some other cool features, right? So we will see. Yeah, as you can see what I'm talking about, right? When I click on stop, it's not even stopping. Like you can see, I'm clicking on stop again. It's not stopping. So that is the bug with this particular project. So sometimes it doesn't stop. So let me reset and see. Start, stop. It does not. It looks to be broken completely. Reset does the reset from zero, but stop is not working at the moment. Okay, so let me refresh and see. Okay, so let me start again. Let me stop. This time it works. Let's continue. Stop. Yeah, so let's actually try and improve this code. We are about to spin the wheel, and we're going to do our first spin. Right, so you can see I've added some platforms here: Windsurf, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Cursor, Bolt, Lovable. And yeah, I was actually thinking about these two, whether I should include them, because we already have a repository, and we just want to clone the repository and then improve the code. So with these two, I was wondering how I could import the project in there. Maybe we can use a different way if we have to, right? But for now, they are here. So let's actually see. These are the settings where I added the options here. So if I want, I can just remove some of them. But let me keep all of these. And then let's give it the first spin and see which AI platform it chooses. I'm going to can click here, I can click here, right? So let's give it a try. So let's see. Okay, so the winner is Lovable. So for our first project, we are going to use Lovable to improve our stopwatch application. Okay, so as you can see, this is the repository of that project, right? So stopwatch project here. And you can see the last commit is about 5 years ago. Nothing has been done to this again. And here, let me check package.json, which version of React I'm using. You can see I'm using React version 16 here, right? So we're going to upgrade to the latest version of React. I'm not using any CSS framework. I am just just writing all the CSS styles myself here. So we're gonna improve that by using Tailwind. And you can see this is gonna be like a bit easier to do because we have everything in app. You can just copy all this code and then give it to Lovable. Right, so we can create a fresh project in Lovable with the latest version of React. And then we can copy our components, right, together with our CSS files and everything so that we get the initial project as it is right now. And then from there, we can ask Lovable to improve it. That should kind of work. So yeah, let's see. Let's go to Lovable and then let's see what we can do. Alright, so I've logged into Lovable right now, as you can see here. It's my profile here. When I come down here, you can see I've built about two projects with Lovable, more like test projects. 16 days ago, 4 months ago, it's been quite a while. I'm gonna try and create a new project with Lovable. I'm gonna let Lovable create a new React project. So you can see that I am on the free plan of Lovable here, and I have 5 credit usage per day. So I'm just wondering if this is going to be enough to improve this. I guess I have to use it wisely. So I'm going to start nice and slow. Right, so here, create an empty React project with Tailwind CSS, set up light and dark team support, add frame and motion package for animations. The project is a stopwatch project, which will be implemented later. For now, it should be empty with just a hello world text showing in the preview. Right, so I'm going to send this one, and hopefully it should create an empty project for me. Alright, so you can see that is exactly what we have here. Simple hello world, right? So perfect. The empty React stopwatch project is now set up. So React, TypeScript, Tailwind, CSS, Light and Dark Theme, Frame of Motion, and then Hello World. So let's go and check out the code and see what we have. It's actually added some short-cn components. I didn't really expect that. We have some routes. Do we really need some routes? I'm not sure. Index is coming from pages index. So I think it's set up some pages as well. Right, and we have just Hello World here. There's a not found page as well. I think for what we want to do, this looks a bit complex of a setup, where we can still work with it. We can stick with it. So first of all, it looks like we've already done the library upgrades. Right? So right now we are using React version 18. I thought I was gonna use version 19, but yeah, 18 is fine. Yeah, we can actually start working on it. So I didn't really know about this. Right, so you can see up here, because I was trying to see if I could edit one of the files here, and you can see up here that I can't edit. It is in read-only mode unless I upgrade to the paid plan, which is fine. I can do that, but I don't want to do that for this project. It means that we can't actually edit the files ourselves. We can maybe provide the code to it here, and then we can ask it to improve it from there. At the end of the day, we're just going to copy the file and replace it with the files in our repository so that we can push to the same repository. Alright, so here you can see that I have actually copied the code and pasted it here. So this is the JS file or the JSX file. So this is the code. You can see it's using an old class-based components. And when I come down here, you can also see that I added the CSS starting from here. Right, so the CSS is also here. That's it. Go down here, and then I added all the instructions I want and all the enhancements I wanted to do. And so above is the source code of an old stopwatch app, which I want us to improve, fix all bugs. It was written in JavaScript, but I want us to use TypeScript, maintain the color branding we have in styles, but use it for Tailwind. Add relevant animations with frame of motion, and I added the overall enhancement I wanted to do. Right, so like dark and light theme support, glass morphism design, accessibility support where necessary, lap recording, countdown mode, multi-mode toggle, repeat, alarm, notifications, session summary, and then other ones, right? So let's actually give it this prompt and see if it will be able to enhance our project for us. Wait a few minutes for this to finish. Okay, so this is the output it is giving me. You can see here, I've successfully converted your JavaScript stopwatch to a modern TypeScript React with all enhancements you requested. And so it's basically saying TypeScript conversion, React hook, Tailwind, glass morphism design, firmer motion, accessibility support, dark and light theme support. But you can see that it did just a few of the requirements I give it. Like all these advanced features, it's completely ignored it. And I'm not sure why it did that, but let's test and see. So it's also added some animations. I don't know why these boxes are blinking. I mean, as the countdown actually starts, I don't think I quite like this kind of animation for these boxes. Right, but you can see it simplified the buttons. Right now we have two buttons. Right, so the start, when you click on it, it changes to stop, which is fine. And you can stop and then reset, and you can click on start again. Also added some keyboard options to start and stop. So it says I can use, or I can press the space to start. Okay, so I just press the space to start. I can press it again to stop. That's working fine. Control R to reset. Alright, that's working also. So looking at this, it looks like it's implemented the requirements up until this point here, and it's completely ignored everything else here. Let's actually compare it with the design we had. This is what we had. This is what we have now. I don't know if this is better than what we had already in terms of the design. We can say in terms of the code, we have a bit of improvement. We have keyboard support as well. Maybe the bug is fixed because I've tested it a couple of times and I've not seen the bug we had, which is when desktop is not working. Okay, so I'm going to try and then add these advanced features and see. You can see that I am running out of credits here. I'm not sure if it is going to be enough to do this requirement, but let's wait and see if it will be able to. Let us do that. You can see that it just gave me a text output and it consumed the credits. I mean, it just went through and said it's going to break it into these phases. Also, I would recommend breaking this down into manageable phases, and that's consumed half the credits of what we had left. So it's quite interesting. Start with phase 1 and 2. So let's see what it does, whether to be able to finish. But we are out of credit, you can see here. So I'm just hoping this last prompt is going to be able to like add a bit of extra features. All right, so you can see that it has added some extra features, right? So timer, Pomodoro integration, but you can also see that it's broken a bit of the UI, which is the play button here. I don't know why. When I click on it, it is not working. It looks like there is some settings, timer settings here as well. which is also not working. The app is broken. So we need to find a way to fix it here without moving the code anywhere. I mean, we want the app to work here. Just going to wait a few hours for the credit to reset. And then I am going to continue with the next free credit I get just to see if I can complete this. But for now, the app is broken. It's not working yet, right? So these are some of the things you need to expect when you are working with AI. You have a working feature already, and then all of a sudden, like a different feature implementation breaks the app and it's not actually working again. These are some of the things you expect to face with AI. It's doing pretty fine, even though I think we still have a long way to go. We are out of credit, but we just need to keep prompting it to fix all the issues. And I'm sure at the end of the day, we're going to get a working something. I'm going to pause and then I'm going to come back once the credit resets so that we can continue with this. So we are back on this one. And you can see our credit is reset, right? So we have 5 credits today. You can see that I've taken some screenshots and added them here, right? For the play button, which is broken. Right, so I'm just going to tell it that the play button is broken, so you should fix it. When you click on it or you use the space, it's also not working. We also have the phase 3 and 4 to complete, data history, UX notifications, and that. So I'm going to say that you can see from the images that the play button style is broken. Additionally, it does not work as well when you click to start the timer or press the space key. Right? And I also added the settings dialog, so that it will fix that as well. For the styles, this one is hard to read. I'm not sure why. As you can see, it has fixed the styling of the play button here. When I click on it, you can see now it's working, but did not actually fix the styling of this thing that I also mentioned. And this is something I find quite annoying with Lovable. I'm not sure. This looked to be like a small task to do, like fix the settings for boots. I'm not sure why it just went through the first one and then not bothered to fix the other one I mentioned here. I feel like it's more like a way to consume credits. I'm not sure if it happens like on the free plan or something, but then if I purchase this and this is what it is doing to consume my credits, it's a bit annoying. These 2 tasks are supposed to be small tasks and I don't see why it should fix one and then stop and then let you prompt it again to fix the other one. But yeah, it's working, right? It's working here. So the stopwatch, I can start it. I don't like this animation at all. Uh, we can fix it a bit later if we have like more credits. So go ahead and implement phases 3 and 4. The settings are not working, both the styling and saving the settings, so fix them as well. There's still quite a there are still quite a number of issues with the app. Right? I've also tested the Pomodoro side and it's not working well. There are quite a number of issues that we still need to fix. I'm not sure why this one keeps saying it is thinking, even though it's done with their task, right? I don't know if it's a bug with a platform. What I think of Lovable is it does consume credit a lot, and the credit usage is not quite clear. I'm not sure if I want to use this to build like a very large application, this is going to be helpful. I believe those of you who are using it a lot can actually let me know uh, what I am missing or what I don't know, whether it is because I am on the free plan or maybe something else I am not aware. So you can leave your comments in the comment section if you use Lovable. But with the app, this is where we're going to end. We have an improvement, right? So we came from just stopwatch, this version with some bug in here to this, right? And I feel like it is an improvement. So we have a stopwatch, we have a timer, we have a Pomodoro integration as well with some sessions and lapses savings. So you can save lapses and all that. As you can see, there is a bit of styling issues and all that, which we'll fix in the future. For now, we are going to end it here. So I think the judgment is in your hand. You can basically judge. I feel like it's not done like badly at all. Like Lovable has not done badly at all. Then decent, right? There is still more room for improvement. Okay, so I feel like if we had like more credits, we could have been able to fix all the issues we had. Right, but in this case, we're on the free plan. We have limited credits, and we've tried twice. We've not been able to fix all the issues with that. So this is where we are going to end. All right, we can pick it up in the future and try again. But we went from this to this. Yeah, so if I'm going to rate this, I'm going to give it 6 over 10. It's not bad, right? I can decide to improve this myself by pulling it in VS Code and try to fix all the bugs myself, improve the style. Maybe it is something I'll consider doing in the future, but for now, we would move on to another project, and then we will try another platform just to see how, just to check those platforms, just to check the other platforms out as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get it to GitHub, and I'm gonna publish it to our project, and yeah, we have a bit of enhancement. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I am going to see you in the next video.